In a reactive world, emotional control is power, and nothing reveals emotional control faster than silence. Most people are uncomfortable with silence, not because silence is dangerous, but because silence removes control. When there are words, explanations, arguments, reactions, people know where they stand. But silence creates uncertainty, and uncertainty makes the mind restless. The noise we depend on. Modern life is loud. Notifications, message, arguments, opinions, endless reactions. Everyone is speaking. Very few are observing. And because people are used to constant noise, silence feels strange, even threatening. Think about what happens when a conversation suddenly stops. Someone says something and the other person just looks at them quietly. No reaction, no defense, no explanation. The silence stretches. Suddenly, the person who spoke first becomes uncomfortable. Why? Because silence forces reflection. Silence is a mirror. Words allow people to hide. Silence exposes. When you stop reacting emotionally, something interesting happens. The other person starts feeling the space. They talk more, they explain more, they reveal more than they intended because silence is a mirror. It reflects energy back to the person who created it. This is why emotionally reactive people struggle with silence. They need response. They need confirmation. They need engagement. Without it, their mind starts asking questions. Did I say something wrong? Are they judging me? Why aren't they responding? Why are they not responding? The silence becomes louder than any argument. The discipline of not reacting. Silence is not about ignoring people. It's about controlling impulses. Most people react instantly. Someone criticizes them, they defend. Someone challenges them, they argue. Someone disrespects them, they escalate. But emotional discipline says something different. Pause, observe, respond intentionally, or sometimes don't respond at all. Because not every movement deserves your energy, and not every comment deserves your reaction. Silence and psychological power. When someone cannot control their emotions, they react quickly. When someone has emotional discipline, they choose when to respond. That choice creates psychology of power. Not because silence is intimidating, but because control is rare. People are used to emotional reactions. They expect arguments, they expect explanations, they expect drama. So, when someone remains calm and silent, it disrupts the pattern, and disruption creates tension. Silence is not weakness. Some people believe silence means submission. They think if you don't argue back, you are losing. But silence is not surrender. Silence can be awareness, awareness of timing, awareness of energy, awareness that some conversations lead nowhere. Emotionally disciplined people understand something important. Winning every argument does not improve your life. Protecting your peace does. The dangerous misuse of silence. But silence can also be used poorly. Some people use silence as punishment. They withdraw emotionally to manipulate. They ignore communication to create anxiety. That's not discipline, that's avoidance. Healthy silence is calm. Manipulative silence is cold. There is a difference. Healthy silence says, I choose not to react right now. Manipulative silence says, I want you to feel uncomfortable. The intention matters. Why? Silence reveals character. Silence gives people space to show who they really are. Some people become reflective. Some become defensive. Some become aggressive. Some become insecure. But all of them reveal something, and that information is valuable because it shows you who you are dealing with. Because it shows you who you are dealing with. when you react quickly, you miss that information. When you stay calm and silent, you observe more, and observation creates wisdom. The calm observer. The most emotionally disciplined people are not the loudest. They are the most observant. They listen. They pause. They analyze. They speak when necessary. And when they do speak, their words carry weight because silence made room for thought. A simple practice. Try something small. The next time someone says something emotional or confrontational, don't react immediately. Pause. Let the moment breathe. Watch what happens. You will notice something interesting. People often reveal far more when you give them silence. The real strength. Real strength is not dominating conversation. Real strength is mastering your reactions. Silence is one of the clearest signs of emotional control. Not because silence is powerful, but because the ability to remain calm is. Ask yourself something honestly. Do you react quickly, or do you respond intentionally? If you are building emotional control in a reactive world, stay here. This channel is for thinkers. Control your emotions or they will control you.
Silence makes people uncomfortable. Why? Because silence removes control and forces reflection. Calm observation often holds more power than constant reaction. Not every moment deserves your energy.